It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Nils Oscar Brewing Company and it's a bottle of their Good Lager. This is the unfiltered version coming in at 5.3% ABV. Kindly sent to me from Martin from Sweden. I believe this is a brand new beer. Reason being, I'm seeing a lot of people posting about this particular beer on Instagram. Lots of Swedish people posting about this. So quite lucky really to be able to get a lovely unfiltered lager. And they seem to be... These unfiltered beers seem to be a little bit popular. In the UK, Fuller's, the traditional British London Pride has made an unfiltered version. How amazing is that? I really want to try that beer. So, unfiltered, to the newbies out there, we're going to be looking at a slightly hazy lager then. Something that would have been the norm around 200 years ago, before the big novelty. I think it was something to do with the Industrial Revolution. Big breweries just churning out beer for the masses, for the people, and everything become, especially 50s and 60s and 70s, everything become very, very gleaming looking. Even if you have a look at a regular pint of Carlsberg or a pint of Carlin or a pint of Stella, or you know, that type of thing, very bright looking beers. So this is an unfiltered beer. You can see that look, nice and hazy. Love it. One finger whitehead, nice levels of carbonation rolling up the side of the glass. We have a kind of a golden amber colour there. Let's get the aroma. Slightly spicy. Touch of banana actually, little bit of banana. I don't know whether it's because it's looking slightly like a Weiss beer. Spicy hops on the back end, that's the biggest thing. A little bit of biscuity malt in there. Cheers guys, let's dive in. That's lovely. It's lovely. It's just got a bit more character to it. It's got a little bit more body. There's a slight chalkiness to the mouthfeel. It's slightly gritty, which I like. It's quite earthy for a lager. When I mean gritty, I mean slightly chalky. That's from the unfilteredness. It's lovely. Nice carbonation, bouncing the beer around the inside of the mouth, releasing all of that kind of that flavour onto your palate. It is very spicy on the back end. It is quite hoppy. Traditional, should we say traditional British, German, Czech hops maybe? It's all in Swedish, so I've not had a look, to be honest, at the hops. But it's that traditional German, British, Czech lager hop. What are we talking? Maybe a little bit of Saaz hop, Hersbrucker, that type of thing. But fantastically drinkable. It's nice and biscuity and bready up front as well. None of that corn rubbish in here. It's a full-on 100% malt lager, which, brilliant to be honest. This would go fantastically well on a summer's day, barbecue, 4 bottles of that, 5.3% ABV, cool them down a little bit, absolutely wonderful. Swedish hot day. You'd be watching in Sweden, some of you guys, so comment in the comments box, what would traditional Swedish dish, food dish, what would it go with this nice lager? Maybe a Swedish style burger or a Swedish style chicken dish or something like that. I bet it'd be wonderful. Or maybe some fish, something like that. But yeah, is it better than the original Good Lager? Good, I think it's called Good Lager or God Lager. I think so. I remember Nils Oscar had a British... They started opening a kind of a Nils Oscar UK. I'm not sure if they're still running it, but you've seen this beer in Waitrose a few years ago. And it was knocking around a few bottle shops. Don't think it really caught on in the UK because there's so many other lagers around. But it was a solid lager. This, on the other hand, is much better. I think even though the original was a solid lager, this is kind of stepped up. This is proper craft lager without having any American hops in. If that makes sense to some of you guys. Rating. I like that a lot. For a lager, I'm going to give that a 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10 for Real Ale Craft Beer. I want to, even though it's dark outside and cold and wet, I want to go light the barbecue. It's just one of them beers. I want to kind of turn the earth and get the sun on me and light the barbecue. It'll never happen. Not for 2 months anyway. We're in March. 9 out of 10. Thanks for watching. Thanks to Martin for sending. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.